Now, wait, now, you Beverly Boatwright.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, you met your husband at Washington Park? Oh, wow, that is a memorable thing.
And he came to Washington Park.
Okay, you said he came from Moorhead?
Uh-huh.
Okay, what was your husband's name?
Charles Strong.
Okay.
Don't you remember that? Rocket 88.
Rocket 88?
What
Yes, Rocket 88. Uh-huh. And so what do you remember most about the school? You remember meeting him, and what else do you remember about Washington Park? Do you have any good memories about it?
I do. I don't have any negative, so all of them are good. Yeah, we was just little young boss people. But we ran the school.
Ran the school?
Until I left, and I don't know what they did after that.
Okay.
I was always in the ringleader.
Oh, you were the ringleader.
See,
now,
I came
what
from
teacher?
Place.
Do you remember a teacher there who had the most influence on you?
I'll be frank with you. It was one that I didn't particularly like, but old age got in this bunch.
Really?
She was just cool, calm, collected, and fair. I like that about her. I was a good student, so I saw it on my card. You know, I'm not popular, but I was smart.
What did she teach you?
English.
Okay. And you did like her. You remember her as being
her
cool,
because she
calm.
she was fair. That's who I remember, the people who treated me right.
Okay. Who were some of your friends growing up around Washington Park?
Everybody that was popular.
Oh, you only hung out with the popular people?
Well, what happened is, I came from off Missouri Avenue. That's a long ways from the school. So from there all the way down, I knew everybody who lived all the way up to the school. So that meant I knew everybody.
So did you all walk to school together?
Always walk to school.
Who was one of your best friends in high school?
Oh my goodness, I was very popular. I had plenty of friends because I played basketball.
Okay.
Then I played softball.
Okay. So you were an athlete, and that's what made you so popular.
That's exactly right.
How did you like it, being popular like that?
I kind of didn't know it then, but I just was friendly. That's the better word that back in the day and time. I got to know a lot of people, and I had a long way to walk to school. See, I lived close to Pass Street. Do you know where Pass Street is in Lakeland?
Yes.
Well, I was a block off of Pass Street.
Okay.
From Missouri Avenue in the 800 block. That's close downtown. So you can get to know everybody from there to schoolhouse.
Okay, okay. Tell me something about your friends. What did you all do for fun during those days? I mean, you couldn't go places we go now.
I played basketball. I was on the basketball team, so you could be with that. Softball, I played softball. I played all the sports ever. I didn't play football. But I was a good basketball player because I lived in front of the basketball court, and I thought it was mine.
Okay.
And I owned the basketball.
Okay.
Everybody had asked me, could they play with my
So
ball.
outside of school activities, what did you all do? You just played at home?
I played at home. I came up in Lake Ridge home.
Okay.
See, I wasn't way down yonder then. Mother married him later. But right there, I lived in front of the basketball court. And of course, my mama bought me a basketball. So it made me popular because it looked like everybody and mama didn't think of that.
Who was your first boyfriend at Washington Park?
It's hard to say because I wasn't a popular girl. I wasn't popular. I was as popular in sports, but not in boyfriends. You know how that goes.
Yes,
you can't come up to my house and knock on no door. That way I stayed. But anyway, I ended up marrying Charles. He's my classmate.
Was he your first boyfriend?
I can't remember that because you know how we had boyfriends and we didn't.
Yes.
Sometimes the boy didn't know I was going with him. I can't remember that. But I do remember him saying that I must was kind of homely or something like that. They teased him when he was dating me. I didn't know that till I was married, because I told him I never would have married him if I'd have known that.
What?
No, because you let somebody make a joke of your wife.
What? What did they tease him
I
about?
kind of let it alone because I was not in agreement with them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think the basic thing was I couldn't get out much. You know, I was one of the kind of people had to be accountable for. My mama was very accountable.
Okay, so she was what we call strict. She was a strict
Yeah,
mother.
I could put that she wrong. But she'll beat the bus.
Oh, okay.
And Miss Coleman knew that, so they took good care of me. I always had to sit up front. Yeah.
So Miss Coleman was your PE teacher and
PE
coach,
teacher. And could you believe she worked for me?
she worked for you
For
later when you became a principal of a school. Is that
She
so?
laughed about it. She said, "Now, I would have thought you would have been there." So I know you wouldn't think about it, because I didn't think about it. It's just life, you know. Things come up and you just have to deal with it.
Yes.
So I kept up with her forever. I don't now because I don't get out. But she served for me, and I just enjoyed having her around.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Miss Claudia,
Yes, ma'am.
can you name one of your best girlfriends
Oh, I got so
from
many.
school, from high school?
Vera Gundy,
Vera Dundee?
Juanita. Why they were so good to me. Both of these people not lived in Lakeland. One lived in Eden Park, and they always stayed with me when they come to Lakeland. So they
Okay.
end up being my dear friends.
Okay. Now let's go back to your adult life. We're going to move forward a little bit. What were some of the fads that you all had? You know, clothes that you wore, hairstyles that you wore, clothing. Were you a dresser? Just
No.
tell me about the fads.
No, I wasn't no sport. I wasn't. I wasn't with the fads. And that was because just didn't have that around the house. I'm the baby in my family. So my sisters and them probably would have the fads. And I didn't much care about much of nothing but playing basketball and softball. Well, I followed my brother because he was next to me in age. So
what's his
whatever
name?
he did, that's what I did. See, I played up some basketball. Then when softball season come and he played softball, I be the only girl on the team.
What was your brother's name?
Eddie Wright.
Eddie Wright. Would you say that you were a tomboy?
Probably was. Yeah, because my older two sisters were nice kids, women, girls. And they had boyfriends and stuff, and my brother was between us.
Okay.
And I was way to the bottom. I'm the baby.
What was your sister's name?
Benny Mae and Alice.
All right.
Benny Mae.
Benny Mae.
What was her last name?
Wright was all our last
Okay,
names.
Benny Mae Wright. Okay.
And Alice Joyce Wright.
Uh-huh.
My dad was named Benny. So
Okay.
they named Benny Mae.
She was the oldest, right?
She's the oldest.
Oh.
And see, I'm the baby.
And Benny Mae was my mother.
That's right.
So while they were going with all of the fads and everything, you were still around there in your basketball and sports clothes
playing
and stuff.
balls,
So fads
softball.
didn't
I played all the sports.
Okay.
I'm one of the queen of the sports. I love it.
Do you watch sports on TV now? Are you
Not-
still into
I
it?
do, because I watch that basketball game every week, all the time. And it's so nice because I'm in and it's in. I said, that's right timely.
How did you wear your hair back then?
Not special. I wasn't cute.
Not that special. You wasn't cute.
I wasn't cute and I wasn't tame with boys.
Okay.
I wasn't cute
You
enough.
just wanted your basketball.
That's
and your-
exactly. I was like, well, my brother was next to me in age,
Uh-huh.
so I'd be with him. My sisters and them were kind of aristocratic people. I didn't even fool with them. Not even now. And then her mama was such a sweet lady. I did.
My Assange's mama.
Well, both of them, they all was nice. I'm just the tomboy in the family.
Mm-hmm.
See, it was 2 girls and a boy, and then me, the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I hung to the one closest to me.
Okay,
Mhm.
I got you. So, as adults, say when you were in your 20s, what did y'all do for entertainment?
Oh my God, can I think that far back? Or did we entertain? I was such a tomboyish kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have boyfriends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Did you go out places? Did you go dancing or
Oh
anything
no,
like that?
no, I was kind of tomboyish.
Okay.
I played basketball court. I came up in Lake Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
The basketball court in front of my house, so I thought it was mine.
Okay.
And then I had a basketball,
Mm-hmm.
so that meant I dish it out accordingly.
Okay. Okay. What did Benny Mae do? What
she
Benny
was
Mae
the
and
sweetest. Oh, they're
did
the
they go
sweetest.
out dancing?
No, they didn't do no mess like that back in my day.
Oh, really? What
Mm-mm.
did they do for entertainment?
I'm not sure because I wasn't a part of them.
Mm-hmm.
Benny Mae and them way over me. I'm the baby and Benny Mae the oldest.
Mhm.
And everybody's in between. See, I got a brother in there that I dealt closer with because he's next to me.
Okay. Did you all shop? Go shopping
Oh, no.
anywhere?
No, not
What
no.
about your clothes for school?
My mother was a seamstress.
Okay. So
And
she,
all of us so
all of you sewed.
including my brother.
So she taught you?
Well, she taught us, but we made money off it because she sold for the community.
Okay.
She's a
And
seamstress.
we fussed about who gonna get the dress real early in life because you could get 15 cents for that. You know, back in there it was good money. And mother finally made a little clock run on the board that it would rotate so all of us would get a chance. Because I've complained that they was getting more chances than me. Yeah.
Okay, did your mom ever work outside of the home?
She did.
What kind of work did she
She
do?
worked as domestic
Okay.
in the home of a family that followed us all through life, all through
Really?
college.
Do you remember the name of that family?
Yes, I do, Miss Feller.
Okay. So
Miss Feller
you
was,
love that family, and
oh
she
my
loved
God,
you.
yes, because you could call Miss Feller. I could call mother and say, I need this, and it don't come slow, and I call Miss Feller, see, mother, I know how to do that. And Miss Feller was sent it right away.
Okay.
She's an old white lady,
Mm-hmm.
rich, no husband,
Uh-huh.
and lived on Lake Hollingworth.
Wow.
Rich.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us worked for Miss Feller from time to time. Did you ever get to do that? No. You too young, okay. But I know my sister worked for her, I worked for her, my mama first worked for her. But we love Miss Feller.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So even the kids would go in the home and work
Oh
for
my
her.
God, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get your nickels and quarters back up in that day.
Yes. Mhm. Now, let me ask you, not necessarily her, but history reflects that black people in Lakeland had to enter a white person's home from the back door,
That was so true.
by the back door.
That's true.
That's true?
That's very true.
Okay.
I never knew the front door was in. You know, you see it, but you pass it and go ways. Even when you work for them. But once you're in there, you open the door for other people.
Right.
Mhm.
But you always entered from the
From the
back
back.
door.
That's right.
Now, they also said that you couldn't look white people in the eye, directly into the eye, or you couldn't speak to them before you were spoken to. That's just as a whole, not necessarily who you work for, but that people, white people as a whole, when you met up with them, you didn't look them in the face and you didn't speak to them until you were spoken to.
Well,
Do
that
you
didn't
remember
reflect-
that?
No, because I was kind of fresh
Mhm.
and fast. I probably made the transition. I
Mhm.
probably worked one of the people that made the transition. No.
Mhm.
White folks didn't worry about me because I worked for them, so I know.
Mhm.
And when I wasn't working for them, my mama took us and we worked with my mama's father. We worked for some of the best around Lake Hollingworth, the fellas, all up in there. And they stuck with me all through life. Even when I was in college, I get from there.
So when you were in college, you could call her. You would still call her,
I stuck with Miss Beverly until she died.
and she stuck with you.
Yes, she
until
did.
she died.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever experience any, your family, or any of your neighbors right there on Missouri Avenue? Did you ever know of any hostility, attacks from the Ku Klux Klan that any of you or the family, the neighbors may have had, or that you personally faced?
Not that I could remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think they might have been scared of me.
Okay.
Because I was a pretty bad girl.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, but sneaky. Well, I had a brother that was my friend. My older sisters never involved with me like that. So I be with him.
Mm-hmm.
And when you be with him, you kind of run a different trail.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. Her mama is the oldest, Beverly.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a sweet, good girl. Alice is nice, but kind of could be mean. But Beverly never mean. Never, ever. I'd like to see her mean.
Mm-hmm. I remember her as Benny Mae Owens.
And she's always
And I
mean.
remember Miss Dowse.
See, that Miss Dow's kind of flippy.
Miss Dowse, your sister
Benny
Miss
Mae.
Dowse was flippy.
And Benny Mae Owens, she's strict.
Mm.
But she's nice.
Mm.
She never was mean.
How were you in the neighborhood? Were you all close neighbors?
Very close.
Mm-hmm. Did you look out for each other and each
To
other's
some
children?
degree, very much so, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I always was the nosy one. I'm the baby. And I guess I was a little brighter than they were. They kind of look like slip and can't see things. I could see stuff and I call it on.
Did you ever have to go over and help any of the neighbors with anything?
I did with nice things, and I babysat, and I did all the good stuff. I did. I was rich. Had to be. That was law in my house.
Mm-hmm.
You had to go there and take care of so and so and so, and sometimes you get sick of it, so and so and so, but you can't go to your mama with it, because she ain't gonna support you with it. I already know that.
Do you remember all those mulberry trees
Oh
in the
my
backyard?
God, yes, God,
And those
yes.
avocado
And
trees.
especially mulberry trees, your foot get all in them, and when the berries fall on the ground, and you bring all the track up in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Let me ask you, Miss Claudia, when you got out of high school, did you go right to college?
Yeah, I did.
What college did you attend?
Florida A&M. No, I went to Florida Memorial first.
Okay.
Florida Normal. It was called Florida
It was
Normal.
Florida
It was
Normal,
Florida Memorial
yeah.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Florida
okay.
Normal in St. Augustine.
Okay, yeah. We all went to college. That's one thing we did. Every one of us went to college, didn't it?
You mean all you, your family?
Everybody. We were
Sisters and
poor
brothers.
people. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how we went.
Right, but you got there.
I was there.
And so when you finished college, what was your major?
Elementary ed.
Okay, so when you finished college,
That's
where
where
did
I
you go to
worked.
work?
Right there at Lincoln.
At Lincoln Elementary, that was
Yeah.
your first
I
job?
believe it was.
And then you
It
later
was new
became
too.
principal there?
Right.
You were assistant principal there.
I was the principal also.
But, okay, you were the principal at Winston.
Okay, but I was at both of them
Okay.
at one different time.
Okay, so you were also the principal at
I
Winston
was.
Avenue,
Uh-huh.
at Winston Elementary?
Elementary.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. So, how many years did you teach before you became a principal?
Oh my God, I never thought about that. I just didn't.
Was all of your teaching years at Lincoln?
No. But most of them were.
Most of them were.
Uh-huh.
Mhm, okay.
Most of them were.
So, how did you feel when they asked you to be the principal?
You know what? I was always outspoken, which was not good always. Sometimes it would be kind of out of tone. And you have the older folks who would straighten you out later. You know.
Yes, ma'am. They straightened you out. Mhm.
You shouldn't have asked that or did this because I was real bold. I didn't know I was bold. I was just born like that. I asked any kind of question, but I was a hard worker. That's the main thing. I worked hard with And then I was kind of highly talented. I used to do everybody bulletin board and all kind of stuff like that. And it stayed in with the right people all the time. I knew how to do that. I don't know how I learned that. It's just happened. I don't know. Because Beverly, your mama's just so sweet and nice. I used to tend to her business.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a little I was a little awful kind of girl. I'm
Did
the
you ask
baby.
about the green books?
And they was nice and they let you take care of them. But I always did take care of my sisters, especially her mama, because her mama was nice. Ooh, that's a good lady.
You took care of her, you were the baby.
I know it, but she didn't know how to speak up for herself. Like her husband didn't like me, nobody didn't like me, but it didn't matter. Beverly liked me.
Tell me about your marriage to Mr. Charles.
Oh my goodness. I forgot how I met that rascal, but he was my classmate. But I just didn't know how I got close. He got close to me. I can't remember that. Isn't that awful? I'm glad he ain't here to know that.
Ask her about
I
her
really can.
schooling at Florida A&M. She did go there for a minute.
I did.
So what about your children? How many children did you have?
I only had 2, isn't it?
You had 2. What's your children's names?
Kenneth Strong Jr. He's still here. And what my baby name? Keith. That's my baby.
That's your
Because
baby.
they're real far apart. They are close together, like in age. I had one for both of us singers.
Both of them were singers. Okay.
When I had him, I didn't have that one. When I had the other, I didn't have but one.
That's what she's saying. They were twins.
So when you were in college at Florida Normal, how long did you stay there?
The whole time, because I got a job. I'm a working woman. Anywhere I go, I have to work.
So you were there your freshman year?
Sophomore, right on through. Then I went to FAMU.
You went to FAMU for what, your master's?
My master's.
Okay, so you got your undergrad degree at Florida Normal. And then you got your master's degree at FAMU.
Right.
Okay. So you went from being a lion to being a rattler.
Yes.
You got that right. And you remember that. I couldn't even remember. Because I wasn't in the athletic world. I had to work all the time. I didn't come from where you could miss your money coming to you. You had to make your money. And I had a job everywhere I went.
You had a job at Florida Normal?
Everywhere I went.
Where did you work, on campus?
I do.
Okay.
I let them know I'm poor. And I find out it works. And when I find out it works, I stay poor.
Okay.
I'll never have nothing. But I do work good.
Okay.
And it's learning. I wish people would understand that. You learn so much by working. Oh my God,
You learn so much by working. That is so true. That is so true. So, Miss Claudia, we're going to close by asking you a question about life. What have you found to be the most important things in life for people?
Something to think about, isn't it? But I really think one of the things that I often think about, and I tell children this kind of often, don't go in knowing too much. Learn how to receive, not try to give. Don't come to my job trying to tell me how to make it work. Let me tell you how I want it to work. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, and just being honest. You can't get around that one word. And honesty deal with not lying and all that kind of stuff. And admit being who you are. Don't come trying to be somebody else that you don't even know.